Unintentionally, I keep coming across odd and survey trig points. There's another one there. That's 2 today I've found. But we're just looking for a Royal Observer Corps nuclear reporting post. And there it is. Wow. So, was this a master post? Looks like there was a gate there, or do we cut straight in? But it's just there, look.
There's the option to climb over that gate.
Here we are, Royal Observer Corps nuclear reporting post. That to me looks like cat's got me too. It looks like a HQ post. The bigger one. This has had a radio mast on it.
Yeah.
See them? Little pads.
Yes.
Cheers. That's had a mast. Yeah, I think this was a HQ post. There's one remaining sign of the MOD fence there. Yeah, someone remind me what these are, because I can't remember. That part, just on the vent. That's got upgraded vents as well, they haven't got the wood ones, it's got metal ones. I've only ever seen one of them before. How's it looking, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's
Looks
been on
like
fire.
And it looks... So it could be water in the bottom, or is that just in the sump, hopefully?
That's just in the sump.
We'll get down and we'll have a look.
Well, this one... Why is that looking like that?
Yeah, no, it's... I think it's just the engine itself. It's opening, we'll have to scramble it.
Yeah. Well, explorers, if you ever go down these, do so at your own risk, of course, but you've got to be careful of these. There's some of these can flick down and lock you in, but this one's obviously been cut open, and then some complete idiot has set fire to it. Because this was a good one, it was a HQ bunker, and it had mains electric. This was one of the upgrade ones. It was a nice bunker in its time, but some absolute clown has set fire to it. Let's go down and take a look. So it's got, this has had lightning strapping as well. So it's been a late shutdown one. What a sad sight. I'll put some pictures up of what this was like until very recently. Someone's left the torch behind. But I'll put some pictures up of what this was like before it caught fire. But yeah, very sad to see it like this. It actually winds me up. It really annoys me when people do this to the buildings like this. But yeah, it's had the upgrade on the vents, look. Extra communications put in. That's part of the old chemical toilet. Yeah, that's been the seat of the fire, is the cupboard. They've set fire to the cupboard. There'd be a cupboard there. I'll put a picture of that up, what that would look like. There's been a cupboard there, that's been the source of the fire. And it's sadly, because of the lack of ventilation, the smoke damage is horrendous. This looks like it's had the polystyrene ceiling tiles and they've all perished. And then it's had the more modern, upgraded telecommunications. They're more modern than that's from the 80s, that. So it's been a late shutdown. Light switch, still works. That's the quality of Bakelite. That's been on fire, and it still operates. There's a light fitting. was part of the 12 volt system.
The 12 volt system was fed from batteries that were kept down in the post, and they were charged up during the day with a generator up on the surface. These could be used for long periods, where they used to turn the light off. The operatives would then sit in complete darkness and wait until they needed to get back on the radio or take some meter readings. Then they'd turn the light back on for a short while, do this, and then turn the light off again to maintain battery power.
They used to have a 12 volt system at the bottom of, see where this wood is, there was cable, and then there'd be a little fuse board there, and then they'd have 12 volt batteries down there, and that's the maintenance schedule for the batteries. That's what that is. They've got some gaskets for the, I think that's bomb severity meter. That's old air freshener. Yeah, it's so sad to see them in this sort of state, but the turbos survived. I think the fire hasn't breathed properly. It hasn't been able to get enough air, and it's probably burnt itself out. But yeah, they've set fire to all the supplies that were in that cupboard. But the carpet hasn't burnt, because that would have been a wool carpet, and wool doesn't burn very well, if at all. And the wooden door, because it's hardwood, that hasn't burnt. What's your view on vandalism, Dave?
Very dim actually. I just can't understand the mentality of people.
Don't make any sense, does it?
No.
Why destroy something? It's really, really sad to see them like this. Because that's it for this now. This will never ever be restored. Unless a private collector buys it, but there's only people like me and Dave and the viewers that are interested in this sort of thing. But this is part of everybody's life. This was the Cold War. The Cold War was documented and controlled in here, and people just come and destroy it. We've got up there, back to the telecommunications, that's where the phone line came in, and then you've got a more modern junction box there. See, the copper cables have survived, the insulation hasn't, then the distribution network there. This is part of the earthing system for the mains electric that the dad put in, and this is part of the mains electric that hasn't survived, because it was all like PVC, plastic, so that's all perished. Got additional woodwork for that. Some coat hooks there would have been for little notice boards, with all different things on. Somebody's sock. There is an old battery. They were used for the battery light. They had some battery lights down here. This was part of the battery box. The 12 volt batteries used to sit in a box so you could carry them upstairs and charge them up. You've got to be careful disturbing stuff because of the fire. Just looking on here, gold line, 70 type.
That's conveyor belt.
Conveyor belt, yeah.
Scandi,
Yeah.
part of the BBA group.
That's the door. You can see it's got the old RAF green on it. Someone's kicked the door off. Yeah, they kicked the door off. There's a coat hooks, door handle. Yeah, the paint's perished, but the wood survived. So that, yeah, the fire hasn't got hot enough to damage the wood. Door handle still works. That's the bottom of a fuel tin. Correction, that's the top of a fuel can for the generator. A little petrol generator. What's that? There's some like doodles on there, but I can't see what they say. Spark plug. That's a box for a spark plug for the generator. So it's a little petrol one. Envelope there. On Her Majesty's service, you see that? So that's an official envelope, that. Official envelope, OHMS. These were like pre-franked. There's some surviving stuff down here, but can you read that, Dave? Can't read what that says.
Tommy's cooker.
It's been dinner for someone, hasn't it?
It'll have been a little methylated spirit stove, I think.
Ah. Wonder if that's what started the fire. Oh, was that what the top of that was? So it's not
that is an air freshener.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, that was part of a little methylated spirit stove.
There's the air freshener box.
That would be...
Looks like oil for the generator. A little stowage for something. Rag, again, generator. That's a lid off the fuse box. Or did that go on the telecoms? Did that go on here? I think that fitted on top of that. But no, again, I've said it before, but this is why I don't give out locations, because this happens. Idiots catch hold of my videos and they find out where things are and go and trash it. And then history is destroyed forever. See, they must have had an external toilet here because that's been converted into like a store cupboard. Paint from when they've been decorating. Vent. So that was originally like a room for a chemical toilet, but because this is a HQ post, they've probably had a toilet somewhere else on site. But another sign of when they've had mains electric in here, that's an earth clamp for earthing all the metalwork. Yeah, we're just shutting the hatch to keep the weather out. That's where your fixed survey meter would have been. Pump discharge there. That's the gate where they used to come in. You spotted that. That's your gate. That is a Royal Observer Corps nuclear reporting bunker gate. So it's had its own fenced off area. You can see remnants of the fencing there, look, that steel bar. That would have had a steel wire fence all the way around. There's one of the concrete posts just over there. But yeah, that's where the sort of boundary was. See how it's a later shutdown again, because that's a later post. There's the original one, snapped up down there. And then they've had a later fence post. See how modern that looks. That was part of the ROC network, and that's where the farmers just sort of cut it back. That is a HQ post, ROC. You'll hear me mention on my videos about telegraph poles, and all these Royal Observer Corps nuclear reporting posts used to have a telegraph pole associated with it, so they had telecommunication, because this was way before mobile phones, and there's your telegraph pole. But I can't remember what this is for. Can someone remind me what this part here, that is, and what it was for? But for now, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps me out if you do that, and I'll be along soon with another military video. Thank you very much, bye bye.